Okay, so because people are coming slowly, okay, so we are going to start with the last unit of in our book, which is about abstraction. Right? I never understand why in the book, if you have noticed, it uses 形容词 abstract. Okay, it doesn't use what we learned in English. Okay, the noun abstraction. So this is all totally. I have no clue. Okay, don't ask me. So, but anyway, so basically it's talking about the same thing. They gave us again 3 pictures in which we're going to talk about abstraction, right? How to make things simple. So let's listen to them. 雅恩对不对？好，雅恩 will. Is that right? That you talk about abstraction and Ray, I gave him something different. What? So Ray, you're going to talk about abstract, and you're going to talk about the other thing, right? Review. Okay, fine, no problem. Okay, so let's listen to Ray again. Okay, who will talk about the 3 pictures in the last unit.
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Ray, and today I want to introduce to you abstract, the chapter 10. Yeah. So and now we move to the next picture. So first I want to introduce you the definition of the abstract. So abstract can mean not concrete, or not particle, or not realistic. Okay, it is quite obvious, right? So it can also mean a brief summary of a research article. However, all those things can be seen in abstract art. So today, the main idea of the abstract art will explain all of this above. Okay,
So,
and
okay,
yeah,
go ahead.
and it reduces an image to some of its basic elements. Okay, so the abstract art will simplify many things, and to explain the artist, the thinking of artist. Yeah, and the artist arranges those elements in a way that express the nature of the subject. Okay, next. Okay, there were many artists wanting to do something new for the turn of the century in France. So the idea of abstract art is come from or origin from France, the artist in France. So it is a question that teacher asked you in the preview question. At the end of the 19th century. Okay, so 19th century is very important, right? And they are very impressed by the power of the simple African masks, and which were carved by a member of the Dan tribe, and also by the beauty of the Japanese art. So we can know the idea of abstract art is come from African mask. So the artist feels something is very special or powerful about the African mask. Yeah, so the next, I want to introduce the tribe of Dan.
Wonderful, because this is the one that we, the mask that we see in the book, right?
Yeah, right.
It comes not from, like, there are 19 tribes in Taiwan, right? 19. Yamei, Zhou, so on and so forth. Okay, so there's one tribe, and the name is not something that we are familiar with, right? It's called Dan. Yeah. Okay. So tell us about Dan.
Yeah, Dan is that's most important for and Dan is located in Liberia. Liberia.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Western Africa coast is there.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a tribe. Very original or primitive.
What else do you know about the Dan tribe?
I don't know. I just
Google.
yeah. I
Okay,
Google
so
for it.
that's all you
And
know
yeah.
about the
So
dendrite.
next, I want to introduce you the dendrite mask, and it is the first picture of our textbook. But I couldn't find a real picture in your book, so I find another one.
Okay.
Yeah, I found another one, and the then people refer to this mask as Go or J. Terms that refers both of the physical mask and the individual spirits, and the mask is believed to embody during the masquerade performance. Yeah, the mask will express or represent their characteristic or
Physiology.
yeah, maybe, yeah.
But also,
Spirits
it's
yeah.
not just both the body, right?
Yeah.
It will represent both the body, physical, right? Physiology, and
Yeah.
also the spirit,
Yeah.
right? So the body and the spirit. Okay.
Yeah. So it is very special. Depends on different people.
所以雨谦 ，Are you afraid of the masks? You are not. 美瑜 how about you? You are not.
She
I
love
am.
it.
Okay. I am. Because in Taiwanese temples, right? 佛文, there are also many masks, right? That we see in the temples. Every single time, yeah, the 妈祖绕境, right? I was like, I'm always terrified. Okay, all these 七爷八爷, but then you know the big, huge masks. Will you be terrified by the mask? No. Okay, so you are very what? You are spiritually strong. Okay, and so that's why you are not terrified. 老师对头的. Okay, I am. Yeah, I went to Indonesia one time. Okay, 印尼是不是哈? They are also very rich in their religious belief. They have many masks. Any of you been to Indonesia, 嘉生? Zhen Yi and Yaren, have you?
No.
Yeah, because Indonesia, we have many Indonesian workers in Taiwan, 应佣是不是? And many people are now doing business in Indonesia. In our family, the next door, you know, they have a Indonesian maid who takes care of their own grandmother. So they have lots of masks. Yeah, and many people go to Bali Island for honeymoon. No? You in Malaysia, right? Yeah. Have you been to Indonesia for travel? Yeah. Indonesia is also a country rich in masks. In masks. Okay. But every single time I see masks, I am always horrified. And I did not buy any souvenirs that are, that look like masks. Somehow I just don't feel comfortable. So that's something special about me. Okay, so go ahead.
Oh, okay.
From the masks. Okay, then we come to the focus of chapter 10.
So do you remember the artist Paul Klee?
Yeah, Mei Yu, do you
Remember
remember
it?
him? So
Yeah.
what about him? In tidying up art, okay, so he remember that one? And according to the Swiss artist, he says it's a confusion of colors. Do you remember? Yeah, that's the same guy. The same guy that we studied, okay, way back in the TED Talk. And here we have him again, okay? So tell us more about this guy.
Yeah, Paul Klee was a Swiss German artist. It means he born in Swiss, but he was a German artist. Yeah, and his highly individual style was influenced by movements in art that include expressionism, cubism, and surrealism.
So in line 4, Ray, movement 这个地方是指我们学过的那个那个什么海的运动吗？记不记得神奈川巨浪？对不对？我们看到很清楚的 the boat, the three little boats, you remember, okay, are going to be broke over by the huge wave. Okay, we say there's a strong movement, sense of movement in that painting. Is that also what it means here in line 4?
He wants to express the movement in the picture by using the color mix or blend the color. You will feel,
yeah, wonderful that you got the word. Okay, blending. Yeah, which is a 常常用的字，是不是 ？Okay, blending. 我们家里的果汁机怎么讲美语 ？This is an important English vocabulary, English 单词。The blender, right? The blender. Yeah, it's important because you put your apple, your juice, your kiwi, right? Your milk, okay, everything banana together. They are blending, and then you have your banana milk. Got it? Okay. We also learn blend 混合在一起 as we did in this one. Okay. Mixing, you always know, right? In Taiwan, we see the mixing of Aboriginal tribal people and the Han people and the Hakka people. By the way, do we have Hakka people here in this class? If you are Hakka, raise your hand. No? Okay, so we are all 闽南人吗 Okay, so mixing and blending, okay, blending. So, 可是这个地方这个 movement 是不是那个 Great Wave of Kanagawa 同样的意思？
不太像。
Yes or no？ 曾毅，这个地方这个 movement 这个单字是不是那个所谓的运动的意思 ？So what does that mean? Yeah. Line 4. We learn 2 pictures, okay, about movement. 迎风而上，记不记得3个小男孩坐在船里头 ，breezing up. That's for one, and the other one is 3个船要被大浪侵蚀了，是不是 ？That's called the Great Wave of Kanagawa. So is this also the same kind of thing? So what does that mean here? Line 4 movement. Owen, what does that mean in line 4 movement?
活动运动。
活动 right? But then does that mean船的运动 No. So what does that mean in English? So Ray, back to you. Movement in art. What is that?
He was touched.
艺术的运动。
Well, he was touched or moved.
Right, by movement in art.
Yeah.
Okay. So which are what? Which is this? 美语。记不记得 ？You talked about this, right? 这是中文怎么说美语 ？This one? 表现主义 ，right？ 记不记得他上次做 History in Arts in 3 minutes 那个 ？Am I right? Am I right? 记不记得那张画？孟克的呐喊 Scream， 记不记得？美语 ，Do you remember? Right, you should know, right? The rest of the class probably does not know. So then, 美语这个字是什么？
立体。
Q， 所以是立体派，对不对？美语 I'm especially, calling on you because you are in art. And this one is, we see something we know, right? Real, 真实的。And this is above, right? So this is what? 玛格丽特那个烟斗，所以是 surrealism, right? So 这是什么？这是运动嘛，艺术运动 by movement， 像太阳花运动 Yeah. Why am I talking so much? Okay, so okay, please go ahead.
So.
Oh, here we are. Thank you so much. Remember, this is what we learned way back. 洪文 this is what? 颜色大混乱，怎么说 ？A confusion of colors according to that crazy Swiss guy. Right? Okay, okay, please.
And next.
The next? Yeah.
So and next,
Okay.
Next I'm going to introduce the artwork in this technique book. There is not only the primitive feeling of mask, but different style of color. This described is in your textbook. So you can see there are many different colors in the picture and different square and different geography. Geometric.
Geometric shapes.
Yeah, geometric
Yeah,
shapes.
Yeah, so some simple 单字，line 线条，right 形状的 shape.
Yeah, and
That
next.
he- Oh.
It is another one. His painting are painted with abstract, graphical elements.
图像的
Yeah.
graph.
Graphical.
Photograph, remember that word? Photograph, 相片是不是 photograph? The graph has a lot to do with writing, with inscription, with letters. Okay, so graphical.
Yeah, so you can see many different shape of colorful block or square in his picture.
Yeah, it's very
In
different.
his painting, and this one is very different. So I want to introduce. Remember the pointillism. You remember it? It means 点状派,点描派.
对毛派
So he is a beginner or the pioneer of the pointillism. So yeah, this one is very famous. So I want to introduce. This one is Egypt. How to say temple? Egypt.
pyramid, remember? Yeah, the Egypt pyramid.
Yeah, so it is very special because he used many points or dots to, and also the block, the square, but he used the dots to fill in the block.
Right, that's
Yeah.
right. But also he uses line. Do you see? The line here, okay, dividing the space inside the line and the space outside the line. So, but also by doing that simple 轮廓线，怎么说？美语 contour. Okay, by doing that line as a simple contour, and that contour is what? It's a contour of a 语间. We know this is what? Open the door, close the door, right? So it's the contour of a door. But that contour is 有点难的单词，对不对？ But you know that he uses clear, strong, okay, line like this one here, and also for the pyramid, right? This is very easy to identify. It looks like the triangle shape of the Egyptian pyramid. So this is very simple. Okay, so but there are so many, little. 刚刚他怎么说 dots are points, okay, are little square repetitions, okay, multiplication of little squares. What does that make you think of? Don't you think that looks like maybe, perhaps, Ray, like the reflection of the light? Remember how light, 好，那个是谁？婉婷，你有介绍那个单词重要的 strong contrast of light and dark. We say 暗色调主义。Tenebrism. Remember? Tenebrism, okay? And this is totally different from in terms of the representation of light. So this is something very different, okay? Which he did in 1932. Do you ever try Google the meaning of the word?
Just
Egyptian pyramid. That's what it means.
No.
杨爱民可以查一下吗 ？Did you have the computer? Yeah. 雨谦 you help me, okay? 你可以查一下吗 ？AD Parnasum 是什么意思
I couldn't find meaning in Google translation.
No?
Yeah.
Okay, so Wu Qian, you try, okay? So you can go on. This is perhaps, okay, Paul Klee. That, okay, Ad Parnasum, okay, might be his best well-known work. It's more complicated than Senecio, the one that's chosen in the book. So if you are interested in his style, among all the different works, okay, that you can Google now by Paul Klee and then picture, right? You can see lots of his work. There is a consistent style, pattern in his work. But among all of them, okay, this one, Ad Parnasum, that he did in 1932 before. Is that before World War II? Okay, that's one of his most famous. Okay, 好，接下来 there's
And-
lots of stories about him.
And yeah.
Oh, finally the last of the last. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for the teacher, and we keep on. So next one I want to introduce is Arthur Dove. Was an artist, and he was an American artist. Yeah. So an early American modernist, and he is often considered the first American abstract painter.
Wow, that's really something. Okay, to remember. First American abstract painter, according to Ray, is this guy right there,
Yeah.
Arthur Dove. Dove 不是那个小鸟 right? So now you have to remember Mr. Dove, okay? And let's move on.
And Man and the Moon. This is the picture in the textbook, and I will introduce it like.
我们老师到现在学期要结束了，记住这件事情啊，真义、美瑜、婉婷、嘉生，画跟书名一样，跟电影名字一样，要斜体字。
Oh, sorry.
OK， 这是一个标点符号的事情哈。所以你们已经学会了逗点会打最后要打句点，第一个字母要大写，对不对？好，然后呢，每一个当你提到电影名字哈 ，Gone with the Wind 是不是？当你提到书名什么？书名 ，Give me a book，Chamber of the Right Chamber of Dream，OK，、红楼梦，对不对哈？或者是当你提到画的名字，你们最熟悉的是The Kitchen Maid， 记不记得 The Kitchen Maid by Vermeer？ 这些画的名字 ，OK， 都要用斜体字，这是标点符号 ，Me and the Moon。OK， 你们如果现在有书在前面啊，每个人打开来看 ，all the titles of the paintings are in italics. I corrected you, but 这个是你们高中作文的东西。But now you should know, especially 美瑜，所有的画的名字要斜体字。好 ，OK，let's move on.
Me and the Moon is the painting, and from 1937. It's a good example of the Arthur Dove abstract landscape, and has been referred to as one of the culminating works of his career.
Oh my goodness, okay, one of the culminating works of his career. Again, one of the representative work of his career. Really, my God.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
that's
yeah.
interesting.
We move to
Look at
the
this
next
one.
one. Yeah. This one is very special, right? Because it is an abstract art, the painting. Yeah. So Dove used the abstract expression to show us how the feels about the moon. He feels, so he want to express his feeling by this picture. So maybe you can just feel it. Yeah, maybe. And the moon seemed to be reflected on the dark lake surrounded by dark mountains. And you can see there was a dark lake, yeah. But we don't know because it is abstract. So maybe it was a road or river. We don't know. So we can just depends on our feeling to feel the painting, what the artist want to express to us. Yeah. And next.
This is very different.
And this one I want to introduce is very special because it means thunderstorm. Thunderstorm. 雷阵雨. 雷雨. Yeah. But you can see it is so special because the dark maybe means the cloud, and the white maybe means the lightning, or yeah. So I think it's very special, and this one maybe expressed the storm, maybe the typhoon, yeah. So Dove used a wide range of media, sometimes unconventional combinations to produce his abstraction and his abstract landscape. So you can know the artist very loved landscapes. Yeah, so he always expressed landscapes in abstract technique skill. Yeah, and this one is the next I want to introduce.
Also by the same guy?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, it means the name is clouds and water. Yeah, so it is also very special to express the cloud. Yeah, and next.